Hey everyone, AJ Valdez here from Guardians Gold, and today I'm going to bring you through a tour of my streaming setup. So let's get into it. For all you that don't know me, my name is AJ Valdez. I'm a full-time content creator here at Guardians Gold. I make full-time content on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch, but it's a dream job, and I want to bring you today a tour of my setup, everything that I use to stream and everything I use to make the content that I do. So let's get into it. Starting from left to right, I'm gonna show you my monitors. My monitors are HP 25X, the two above. They are both 25-inch monitors, well actually 24.5 to be exact. They're called the 25X, that's why it's kind of confusing, but they're LED monitors, 144 Hertz. They're great for gaming if you're just gaming on them, but I use the one on the left for my stream chat so I can see the chat and not miss a thing. The one on the right, I use it for my second PC. I run a 2 PC setup. I put OBS on this one, and I also have chat on this one, so I'm never missing the chat, never missing notifications. My main monitor is a 27-inch. It's also HP. I like to keep brands the same. I have this OCD thing that if it doesn't match, I don't want to. I can't look at it, so I'll keep it all the same. But this is a 27-inch monitor. It's a 2K monitor it has AMD FreeSync as well as 144p, 144 Hertz. QHD, and it's an IPS monitor. I do graphic design, so it's important that I get colors right when it comes to print, but that's just for me, and it suits me down to a T. Great for gaming on, great monitor. I highly recommend it. I did go for an ultra-wide 49-inch Samsung monitor, which was beautiful, but currently I've given that to my wife because it was just too big to stream on. He couldn't see anything, so keep that in mind. If you're thinking about getting a widescreen, keep it in mind. How's the stream gonna look? I would just probably go max with a 34-inch, but yeah, you learn. You buy stuff and you learn. And now the wife's using it because she works from home, and so it's been really good. But that's my monitors for you. So for my monitor rack, I'm using an Echo Gear. It supports 3 monitors, 3 27-inch monitors to be exact. You can find this on Amazon. This thing's solid, well built. It clamps to your desk. I've never had a problem. Nothing's ever fallen. It's been solid. I highly recommend this if you're thinking about doing what I do here at this with my setup and having the monitors really high. This thing is solid and it clamps to your desk. You can't beat it. Now we're gonna get into mixers. There's all different types. I actually started out with just a headphone for a mic and for a mixer. There was nothing special there. But now, as many streamers are using this mixer, you probably know it. It's the TC Helicon Go XLR Broadcast Production Studio Mixer. That's the full title they give it. It's really long, but many of us know it as the Go XLR, and it's a solid mixer. This thing has effects, but this thing's beautiful. It has so many effects, so many things. It even has a quick mute button. It has like a button. It has all kinds of things that you can add. You can even save sample sounds. It's only 400, which is still a lot, but it's a great system. I would highly recommend this mixer. For my mic, I'm using Shure SM7B. This mic is solid. It is pricey. It'll set you back about $400, but I highly recommend it. I've never had any problems with it. The thing sounds beautiful, even though my voice is not beautiful. Like, man, your voice is nasty, but I'm trying, right? But this is the mic I use. As for my mic stand, I use Elgato products. I'm not lying, they are the best. They are solid. I actually have 2 Elgato mic stands. This is the low profile one that I use, but I also have the other one that I currently have my other camera attached to. I can move it around. It's great. But yeah, I highly recommend Elgato products. All their products for streaming are solid. All their stands are solid. But yeah, I'll get more into that later. But yeah, that's what I use for my mic arm. For my keyboard and mouse, I've tried a lot of products. I've tried Razer, I've had Corsair, I've had them all. And believe it or not, sometimes the most expensive is not always necessarily the best. This Logitech $40 mouse has not broke. It's been solid. Left click hasn't gone on me. It's been solid. And so what I like to do, like I said, I like to keep stuff the same. I also went with the Logitech Keyboard, and you can get this both keyboard and mouse. The mouse I'm using is a Logitech G600 gaming mouse, RGB backlit, 20 programmable buttons. It's only a $40 mouse, but it's been solid. I use it for both my gaming and stream PC. That's why I have 2 here on the desk. But for the keyboard, Logitech G513 Carbon Light Sync RGB mechanical keyboard. It is clicky, it is loud, but I love it. I am thinking of upgrading, getting a newer Logitech keyboard that's more silent, because sometimes when I'm streaming, and keep this in mind, even with, you know, I have noise suppression software, but when I'm talking and clicking, you can sometimes the stream say, hey man, the keyboard is really loud. So keep that in mind. If you're a streamer and your mic is in the vicinity of your keyboard, it can happen. And for my stream PC, keyboard, I use a Ducky 1-2 Mini. This Ducky 1-2 Mini, they're beautiful keyboards. I actually bought this just because I was playing a lot of Fortnite and I was gaming on it, but then I came to realize that this keyboard is great for gaming, but if you're graphic design or content creation like I do, for gaming, great. For design, I would highly recommend you getting a full-size keyboard with the number keypad, because it makes a big difference, especially when you're doing designs and stuff. I also use an Elgato Stream Deck. Many streamers use this, nothing new. You've probably seen this a lot. I'll give it a shout out because Elgato products are solid. The Stream Deck's been solid. I have a couple buttons programmed, nothing fancy. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. You can, like, you know, do alerts, like for, you know, like horns, sound effects. You can add so much. There's videos about it. You can add so much to it. I actually did have stuff added to my stream, but then I went back because I was getting all kinds of like problems. I said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it simple, keep it basic, and that's why I only have a couple buttons programmed to it for scene changes like this, which you can see. Let me change my scene. Where is it all? There's multi. There's different scene changes. We could even go over to my other cam, the Epoch cam, and you know, it's solid. But in saying that though, I really love this Elgato Stream Deck. Elgato products are solid. I'm gonna recommend you get them every time because they are great products, and they're made for streamers like you and I. But yeah, there's a scene change for you, and it's beautiful. And that's if you're a streamer, you'll know about that. You'll know about the transitions. But anyways, Elgato Stream Deck, highly recommend. As for my camera, let's get into the cameras. I did start out on a laptop camera, so you can start wherever you're at. But for my camera today, it's a Sony a6400 mirrorless camera. You know, I was able to upgrade from like a small Razor camera to this. It is beautiful. I'm actually using the stock lens on it. You can buy different lenses for this. There's a Sigma lens that all the streamers are buying. It's beautiful, but I just kept it to stock. I might eventually upgrade to that lens, but yeah, I highly recommend the Sony a6400. Great camera. For the stand, I'm using the master mount from Elgato. Like I said, Elgato do solid stuff, but I had to pair, because the way I have it rigged up, I had to pair my master mount with the flex arm. So it's like extending, and then it's coming this way. It's going up and this way. You can only do that if you get the flex arm. But yeah, it's been the stand and the camera both solid. Great purchase. I don't regret them. They've served me well, and I hope you're enjoying this video. It looks clear, right? Anyways, so that's my camera and my camera stand. For my headset, this might get confusing, right? The headset that I recommend is the Astros A50s. They're wireless. I like being wireless because sometimes I jump up. I like to do push-ups, but I like to still hear my music and stuff that's going on. Right now, I'm using the Corsair Virtuosos. The problem with this headset, it doesn't pair well with my mixer, and that's the bad thing about it. Like, because it is a USB headset, I had to get a video to do this, and you basically have to put the USB. It's a long story, but it doesn't pair well. I would recommend the Astro A50s. They're a solid headset. I had them for years. What happened was my wife's headset broke just recently, and she works from home, and she required it, so I had to give it to her. And she's currently working right now, and we're both working at the same time, so I couldn't take the headset off for this video. But I want to encourage you, the Astro A50s, great headset for the Go XLR. And the reason why I tell you this, because it uses a 3.5 millimeter jack, and that's what you want, because you can plug it right into the little base station of the Astro A50, and it's great for that. Honestly, I never had a problem. The problem I have with these is that I gotta feed the sound back into my gaming PC through a 3.5 millimeter jack. I'm having a hard time to hear certain things. I'm like, man, like, what's going on here? But this is a solid headset if you're just using it for one PC setup, and you're not, like, you know, you're not using the Go XLR. But unfortunately, the Go XLR doesn't pair well with this, which is unfortunate, because great headset, very expensive headset too, 180 bucks to set you back. But I'm gonna recommend the Astro A50s. They're $300 headset, but so solid, nothing like it. And in my ears, I got big ears. Look at these big old ears. Look at these big old ears. I got big ears, and the Astros fit over my ears perfect. These ones actually, after a while, they start hurting my ear right here because of my big ears. Anyways, that's my headset for you. So you may be looking at my lights now. We get into my lights. The lights that I'm using are Dasni D50 LED video light panels. I could have went with Elgato, and I'll tell you why. They at the time I would have went with Elgato, but at the time it wasn't in my budget to get the Elgato lights. And the Elgato are solid, but they're gonna break your bank because they're 200 each. I got a pair of these lights, and these are LED lights, and they're great, and they come with remote control. The remote control actually went dead after like 6 months. I gotta buy a new battery for it, but great, you can control it with remote control, higher or lower it, or you can just jump up like I do many times. And the dial on the back controls both of them. These lights link up. I don't know how, because they're both just plugged into the power supply, but they link up. Great lights, and they're only gonna send you back. I got them for like 250, so it was a steal. Like, it was a bargain for me. And they're LED. They go really bright. I don't have them that bright right now because, you know, it's like 107 degrees today here in California, and I'm not about that. But that's my lights for you. We're getting close to the end now. I know it's a lot of stuff. So now, gaming chair. My gaming chair, I did start on like $100 gaming chair, and I'm gonna tell you, my back was broken. My back was hurting me after these long days. But I want to tell you, I want to give a shout out to a great company called Secret Labs. I'm not sponsored by them, but maybe one day, you never know, we could be sponsored by them. But Secret Labs, solid chair. This chair that I have is the Secret Labs Titan Evo edition. It's an extra large edition. It's gonna set you back about $600. This one's the Batman edition. This thing is great. It has all kinds of features, like you can move stuff, you can adjust stuff, all kinds. Like, you know, like, it's a great chair. It goes up high, has a little tilt feature. So comfortable and so solid. I highly recommend this chair. Secret Labs make quality stuff. Not only that though, when I got the chair delivered, there was a problem. There was a tear, and I contacted them right away. They sent me a new armrest out like that. So I'm gonna highly recommend them for customer support. Secret Labs, top of the range. That's my gaming chair. And so I'm gonna get into some of my background stuff. I have a TV in the background hooked up. That's a Samsung TV. I don't know what model it is. I didn't want to take it down for this, but yeah, you know, they're both two good TVs. I only use one at the moment. I really got to hook up the other one, but that's my Samsung TV. I have a bunch of LED lights. The tube lighting actually is Govee tube lighting. You can check it out. They were I got them on sale. You can get sales. Look out for sales. These things are awesome. They change all different kinds of colors. They do all different effects. Honestly, you can't beat them. As well as my poster panel. That's another thing in the background. I won't get too deep into all the stuff in the background. You can ask me. The wall tiles, they soundproof this room, as well as what they do. They keep the heat in this room. It gets so hot. They are great, and they actually, like, the light reflects off them beautifully. You get them off Amazon. You just type in 3D wall tiles. I mean, look how it looks. What do you guys think of it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this room. If you have any questions too about this, my setup, anything that I didn't mention, you notice in the background. See, the thing about me, I'm losing my hair like many streamers do at my age. So I wear a lot of hats on stream. So that's another feature I have in my back of my stream, hats, as well as my Roland. I make t-shirts on stream, so I have a Roland GX 2400. I didn't even want to get too much into that. Along with my heat press, I can make t-shirts live on stream, and sometimes I do craft streams here at Guardians Go. Like, we're never asking for like donations or anything like that. We're just asking for your view so we can help reach more people. If you have any questions about anything in the background that you see that I didn't mention, as well as my two gaming PCs, I didn't mention them because both my game PCs are custom built PCs, and basically, like, there's so many parts in the PC. I'll be here all day. Like, one of my PC has 4 different SSD drives in it. I'm running 64 gigs of RAM. I'm running a 3070 Ti. I have water cooling on it. I mean, I love that PC. That's my baby. You can change the GIFs that are on it, which is really cool. I would recommend, if you're just starting out streaming, I would recommend going for a pre-built system. I've been building PCs a long time, so like I know the ins and outs, basically. Like, I've been, since I was like 16, I built my first PC. I would encourage you, like, if you're just starting out streaming and stuff, get a pre-built system. It's easier to manage. They have warranties on them. You can send parts, or you can send the whole thing back and they'll fix it. There's loads of companies out there. I mean, one of the companies that when I do get to that level that I'm going to buy off of, a friend of mine owns the company. His name's Wallace Santos. He owns a company called Main Gear. Top of the range PCs. Like, these PCs are like race cars, and like I don't water cool my PCs like they do. They're beautiful PCs. But I won't even get too much into that. But yeah, you can check them out if you're looking for a pre-built system. But yeah, if there's anything else that you see here today, you say, yo, AJ, what is that? What is this? I'd be willing to answer the questions. Look, I've been doing this now like 7 years. I've been creating content, not only on Twitch, but on other platforms. Even before I had my own personal channel, I was creating content for other people, as well as the printing side. I've been printing since I was, a teenager. I started way back doing still screens. So any questions like that, there's loads of stuff. But I just want to show you my gaming setup. I wanted to give you a tour of it. Let me know what you think of it, what you rate it. I'm always trying to improve it. This is not even its final form. There's still a long ways to go, but I hope you enjoy this video today. This tour, I brought you an in-depth and kind of tour of my place and what I'm working with. But guys, let me know. And hey, let me know. Show me your gaming setups. You can post it to me on Discord, or if you're on any other platforms here, or even on YouTube, whatever. Post me your setup. I love to check it out, see what you're working with. But as always, guys, AJ Valdez here from Guardians Gold. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow us on all the platforms. We're bringing you clips, tips, and the good news in gaming each and every day. I love you guys. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you all next time here at Guardians Gold.